What is up, guys? It's DJ Rick Webb, and we're back with another wedding gig log. It's been, what now, 3 months since we've had a wedding? Yeah, finally back to do another wedding. Wedding season is finally approaching and starting again. Pretty crazy to think about. Currently, I'm getting music organized in iTunes with my playlist for tonight. All of that. Printed out all of the paperwork for tonight as well. Planning on making a video about paperwork and stuff like that for weddings, timelines, that sort of thing. It's coming. Got to get around to that sometime. Also need to get my clothes ready to go for tonight. Make sure all the batteries are charged up to film this gig vlog thing with. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up all the stuff that I gotta do up here, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and start loading up. So let's go. We're trying something new. This gig vlog, I'm gonna have Michael film me in third person to try and give a different perspective on my gig vlog, since I wanted to change it up and make it different. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like this at the end of the video, if you like what this turns out to be. Okay, so down here in the basement, figuring out what all equipment we're taking. I grabbed the lighting that we're going to be taking for this night. As you can see, there's still a lot of lighting left here. Sod's coming, table, totes, speakers, tripods, T-bars. Actually, no tripods, we're going to use sub poles. But we're going to get this all loaded up. Alright, so we're all loaded up back in here and in the tailgate. And we're gonna head over to the venue right now. Michael's gonna drive separate so he can leave and come back and change, because this wedding is for John and Kara. I did their engagement party back in the summer. I'll link the gig log. I don't remember which side I have to point to, but the link will pop up right now to that gig log. So Michael's gotta come back and change for the wedding, and my family's gonna be there and stuff. So it's kind of like a family wedding that I'm DJing. I DJ for this crowd a lot, so should be good. Welcome to Fia's restaurant. If I didn't mention, it's in downtown Cambridge, so it's a very short drive over here. Got a nice runway to go. This is where we're setting up. There's also a ceremony here, so yeah, the ceremony is going to be going on here. We're going to put speakers on either side, put lighting up on either side as well. I'm going to be set up in the corner, but yeah, we're going to get loaded in now, so we'll check back in when we're all loaded in. Alright, so what we're doing here, because I never get to film what I'm doing when I'm setting up, I evenly spaced out the subwoofers. One's over there, one's over here, and I am putting my sub poles on. And we're up to the height I want them at. I think it's going to be somewhere around this height. Maybe this height. We'll see when I put the top on it. And you guys that want a technique on how to lift the speaker up, it'd really be really nice if JBL put 2 handles on their PRXs, but they don't. So I got one handle here. Bring it up, flip it back, line up our hole, and put it down. As you can see, they're just a little bit far out on my reach there. And since this is going to be a ceremony setup, I will be turning the LED lights that you guys have seen, the blue ones. I'm not going to turn those on. I'm going to turn those off just for the fact that I don't want them in pictures. Incognito. So these are the Mega T-bars. We got decent ceiling height here, not the highest thing in the world, but I'm probably going to be running these one on either side of the dance floor is what I'm thinking. I'm going to put one over there, and we're going to put one right here, and we're going to put these up all the way in the air. The T-bar obviously is going to go on this first, and then the lighting is going to go on top of that. For this gig, we are only running the Pro DJ lighting washed moving heads, which are over here, and we're going to run 2 American DJ Mega tripars on each T-bar. Michael's going to be setting that up, and then we're going to be doing wireless DMX. The SZ's right here. Run the SZ tonight. Going to be using a combination of Virtual DJ and Serato. I'm going to set up the other speaker. Michael's going to get started on lighting, and then when I start setting up the table with the SZ, we'll show you that. And then when we start cabling, we'll show you that as well. So, moving on. Working on setting up the SZ right now. And this is the SC case build. If you guys didn't see the SC case build, link to the video right now. Inside the case, we got mounted the wireless microphone racks are underneath here. All the power is ran off of one power surge protector that's in here. This is my on-stage laptop stand. It just clamps onto the back of the case here once I center it up. The beauty of this now is that we'll run the wireless DMX unit will sit right here with the laptop for that, which is actually over here. I can go ahead and grab that. Here's the wireless DMX. As you guys can see, the box is really trash. I really need to get a case or something to carry this thing in. But wireless DMX. You guys always ask me, this is a Chave Show Express Plus. It's a rack mounting one. They don't make this one anymore at all. I was able to get it because Chris, the one that owns DJ Associates, doesn't use Chave Show Express anymore. So I got that for free from him because he doesn't use Chave Show Express, he uses Martin Lighting. Well, yeah, that's right. Oh, kickstarts, guys. Gonna go put them in the fridge. No, I do not have a caffeine addiction. He's trying to get me to say I have a caffeine addiction.
Sure. He really does.
Get back to work. You got the lighting to set up. You're gonna rock a bye, baby. Right here you can see we have the master outs coming out of the speakers, the left and right outputs, but it is running mono, so it's not really a big deal. And then we have the TRS or boof output. TRS and boof is the same name. Output. These are actually 1/4 inch to RCA adapters because I don't have 1/4 inch to XLR cables yet. And that's plugged into my RCA to XLR cable, which comes over here, plugged into the back of the sub. This is kind of the boring part right now of how I hook up speakers and stuff like that. So like literally all you guys need to know is that these power tops, literally all that comes into it, this is my left channel output of the mixer. Just one of those XLR outputs comes over here, plugs in there, power cable plugs in there. One of them comes over to this top, the other one comes over to this top, hooks in here. You can see I still need to tuck the cable back down a little bit. And that's pretty much it. Subwoofers. This is the RCA to XLR cable. It just comes out right here. It's got two ends, two boof outputs, two inputs. Just plugs in here to the back of the subwoofer. Power plugs in down here. And I have my two throughputs down here that are just going to be jetted over to the other subwoofer. So this is what the T-bar is going to be looking like. Like I said, one Pro DJ lighting, wash moving head, the 6-in-1s. Then two of the power washes. There's going to be an identical one set up on the far side. Nice part about these Mega Tri-Powers is there is AC outputs on these. So all I technically have to plug in is actually just one of these powers, and I will use the AC. I have AC power out to power in cables that I will show you later on here that will literally plug in here, then power this one, and then power out this one will go over to the moving head. And then we'll hook up a wireless DMX receiver and link all of them off of that, and it's all a self-contained unit. All we have to do is run one extension cord up to each T-bar, and that's it. So currently I'm working on getting the sound check going. I have setting my levels on the mixer, making sure my levels are right around 0 dB. It bounces into plus 2 dB every so once in a while. Just make sure that's all ready and good to go. And now I'm going to lower my volume to about half. And I'm going to start turning on the powered speakers up here. And we're going to get audio. The beauty of having subs, you can stand on them to get to the tops. Alright, we got signals.
So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Like that tattoo on your shoulder.
That's one. Gotta go turn the other one on now.
I was gonna say,
I set my faders on the PRX 712s at 12 o'clock. So now I kind of reverse the process to turn the subs on because I already know where the subs need to be set at. I'm going to turn the subs on, turn them up to their knob location, and then I'll slowly start turning up the boof knob until we get bass. Another thing with subs is that the polarity of your subs is making sure they are correct. And it's really a hard thing to judge. I know my PRX 615s, or the 618s, the big ones, their polarity switch, it says in and out. And then on the 700 series, it's 180 and 90, I think. It's either 0 and 180 or 180 and 90. It's 0 and 180, and I really don't know what that means. All I do is I start playing bass, I stand down the dance floor, I go switch the polarities, see what it sounds like. I know for one thing, if you have them on opposite, they'll cancel each other, which is, you don't want to do that. Let's restart the showing, and let's add some bass.
I was doing just fine before I met you. I drank too much and I
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeller. Let's try that again with the gain lower. There we go. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, always ensure that your mic gain was not accidentally turned up to 3/4 instead of running it at like 40%. That's all for sound check. We're gonna finish up lighting and then we'll finish wrapping up this setup for you guys. So I'm over here in the side room because I completely ran out of time to show you guys what was going on. Guests started showing up an hour and a half early. An hour and a half early. Kind of insane. So, but it is a ceremony, so you can't blame them.
Love is never haughty or selfish or rude. Love does not demand.
Well, ceremony's over. They are currently getting appetizers, salad, drinks, all kinds of stuff like that. I got a game to play here though. It's called Pass the Box. That's the box. Basically, there's a little present from the bride and groom, and I'm gonna have people pass it around. So I'm gonna ask whoever wants to come up and play in the game, and we're gonna pass the box. They're gonna pass the box around, and it's like musical chairs. So like when someone doesn't have the box, we stop it. So that's how we're gonna do it. Well, I played the game and completely forgot to set this up for recording, but it was really fun. A lot of people loved it. Pretty good hit. Pretty good hit. Sorry guys, I'm kind of operating one person, so I haven't filmed anything. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't filmed anything. We're already through dinner. We're about to do the shoe game, and then we're gonna do the first dance, and the shoe game is following all of that. Alright, now we're going to be playing a special game now with John and Kara. We're going to need 2 chairs out here. You guys may be familiar with this game. This is going to be the shoe game we're going to be playing with John and Kara here. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be asking them a series of questions. These questions can be answered in 2 ways. One way would be yes, our bride Kara, or yes, our groom John. Who is the better driver? Okay, who's the faster driver? Who is the first one to apologize after a fight? Alright, follow-up question. Who was the one that started the fight in the first place? Alright, last question here. Who do you love the most in the whole entire world? Aww. Let's give it up for, ladies and gentlemen, that is the shoe game. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, now we got it. All right. You guys ready to go? All right, crowd, one more time. Help me count down here. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Oh, that's a redo. That's a redo. Backspin. All right, one more time. You gotta beat John. You got time at least here. 3, 2, 1, let it go. condensed. I'm currently playing just a little custom mix I made. Obviously, if you guys noticed, I didn't really film much. It's not because I didn't want to. I literally just like didn't think about filming. I was too busy actually trying to mix and read the crowd. All loaded out of Theo's restaurant. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, do you guys know I have blue lights in my truck? It's pretty cool, right? Check out this too. I actually did this over spring break. Yeah, LED halos, blue grill, blue out grill, HID bulbs in the fog lights and headlights. I have a knack for doing car stuff. They were there originally, but like a lot of my LEDs broke and I had 2 headlights out. Or I had a headlight and a fog light out, so yeah, just some side stuff. But I didn't mention, I am booked, literally booked, every weekend. I'm also DJing in the bars on Fridays. Every weekend from now until the end of May, I am booked with a gig. So expect a lot of gig logs to be coming up. Leave a thumbs up for gig logs that are gonna be coming. So I'm sitting here editing this gig log and I noticed that the recap that I put on here would put this video well over 25 minutes. The recap I gave on this was absolutely absurd. So I'm gonna give a short, brief gig log outro right here. First off, the gig was great. Got a lot of compliments from people that I knew that were there. I knew a lot of people that were there. A lot of people haven't seen me DJ in a long time since I originally started, so a lot of them hadn't seen me at the point that I am now, at the level I'm at now, the confidence level I got now, my ability to speak on the mic's a lot better. So it's good to see a lot of feedback, a lot of compliments on that. The gig log went great and everything. If you notice, I didn't film a lot during the gig, and that is a lot to do with me still trying to learn the Pioneer SZ. Like I've said in the past 2 gigs, my old mixer, I could literally DJ like it was nothing on that mixer, and I had plenty of extra time to just grab the camera and film. Now I'm a lot more focused on what I'm doing on the SZ right now, just trying to learn it and everything, and I think I'm getting pretty good at it now. So, but for the most part, I think in the next few gigs I'm going to try and get other people to film for me until I get comfortable with my controller to the point where I can film. On the Serato side of things, I wanted to use Serato at this gig, but I was having issues at the time with music organization and music not coming into Serato and stuff like this. I talked about in the last update about that issue and everything. It's completely been solved now. All of my music is now permanently on my laptop. I went through a whole like 2 to 3 days organizing all that. So I have no issues right now using Serato. I'm going to be using it a lot more. The only issue I did have using Serato for this gig, which is why I started out using Virtual DJ, is Virtual DJ has auto mix, which allows me during like dinner and ceremony and stuff to go talk to people and stuff and organize people, get everyone organized to come in for introductions and stuff like that, while music's just auto mixing in the background. I don't really need to be DJing there. So for me to switch over 100% to Serato, I need to make some just little tiny custom mixes of some background music for dinner time. That way I can fully use Serato for all of my weddings. Not sure if I'm going to do that or not. Normally there's a point in the night where I could just literally shut Virtual DJ off and turn on Serato. So debating on that part. Anyways, other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this gig, especially the third person I tried to do. It took up a lot of time. I noticed that at the beginning of the video, to do the whole entire third person filming of the setup, that took a good chunk of this gig log. Was the third person. So let me know in the comments down below if you like this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I love to answer your guys' question, have that little feedback relationship. It could be anything you guys want to talk about. You want to talk about Serato, JBL speakers, other speakers, tips, tricks, all kinds of stuff like that. Be sure to check out all the other tutorials and tips videos on this channel. I have a lot of tips and tutorials now on this channel to help you young DJs out with speaker placement, choosing speakers, choosing lighting, stuff like that, and a lot more to come. On that note, if you aren't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see all the good, amazing content I'm working on pushing out on this channel. And on that note, guys, my name is DJ Rick Webb. I hope all you guys are killing it out there in your DJ careers. Keep them records spinning, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.